My name is Samantha Duffy, and I am one of the many, many grandchildren. The first question is, what is your relationship with her like? I grew up very close to my grandmother. I grew up at her house, and even as an adult, I consider her house a second home to me. The next question is, what is your favorite story or memory? One of the most memorable things about growing up with my grandmother was just I would not want to leave her house. I would resist and find any excuse to go and then wouldn't want to leave. So my grandmother, knowing that one of my favorite movies was Aladdin, would pick me up on a pillow and carry me all the way from the front door to my car singing A Whole New World. And Grandma, I have no idea how you managed that, but you are more than welcome to try again, because the experience for me was it was magical. And another story, actually, I don't know why it made such a big impact on me, but it really left an impression in my mind, was in high school, on one of the many grandparent days that you were nice enough to come to, you came to one of my Spanish classes, which I had with my favorite teacher in high school, and you sat through the whole class, and at the end of it, you were the only grandparent who actually stayed, and you got up and went to go meet my teacher, and you guys just started chatting away in Spanish. I have no idea what was said during this conversation, but the next day, my Spanish teacher approached me and said, "Samantha, your grandmother was fantastic. She was an amazing woman," and I felt so proud to call you my grandmother. The next question is, what is a word or phrase you would use to describe her? I would say that above everything else, my grandmother is supportive, just by nature, whether it's showing up to different events like Grandparents' Day or parties or graduations, or just during life decisions. If you're talking about getting a job, or she especially endorsed leaving jobs, but just no matter what, whether she agreed with it or not, if you decided to put that was what you wanted to do, my grandmother would support it. The next question is, what is something that most people don't know about her? I think everybody in the family knows that my grandmother loves to sing, but not many people know that she likes to dance. I have a reputation of dancing in the car, and I know that when I get my grandmother in there with me, she'll definitely dance along with me. So Grandma, next time we're in the car, putting on the music. The next question is, what's the most important lesson that you've learned from her? I would say that the most important lesson I've learned from my grandmother is the importance of family. No matter what, you need to stick with your family. They're the ones who are always going to be there. No matter what mistakes you make or no matter what mistakes they make, you need to be forgiving and trust that everything will be okay in the end, that together you'll work through it, because that's what families do. And a message from my grandmother on her 80th birthday. Grandma, I have not been with you for most of your 80 years, and so I think that means that you owe me another 60. So I'll see you on my 80th birthday. Try that again, actually. A message from my grandmother on her birthday. Grandma, I haven't been with you on most of your 80 years of life, and so I think that means that you owe me another 20. Shit. One more time. A message from my grandmother on her birthday. Grandma, I haven't been with you for most of your 80 years of life, and so I think that means that you owe me another 60. So I expect to see you at my 80th. A message from my grandmother on her birthday would be, Grandma, I haven't gotten to spend most of your 80 years with you, and so I think that means that you owe me another 60. So I expect to see you on my 80th birthday. In the meantime, have a great day, have a great party, and I love you very much.